Oh, there we go. What up, Pink Lady T-Birds? Just happen to be watchers of my name is Jimmi Pynk. And fair warning, I ain't even got dressed for the day yet. As you can see, I still don't have on nails. Um, I've been hustling hard on these masks. But let me tell you something. I know some of y'all is not off of work yet and all that good shit. But let me tell y'all something. I hope I hit fucking live on this bitch, because you know sometimes it go unlisted, which why the fuck would you have a live unlisted? Oh, I guess if you only want a certain people to talk to. I don't fucking know. But let me tell you something. I'm trying to get caught up, y'all. I know I'm jumping around, I'm moving around. I'm pissed off right now, for real, for real. I already started off the day bad. And these motherfuckers in the damn Ruby group got me hot. Um, y'all excuse me while I get set up here properly. I should have thought about this before I started doing this shit. But you know, I jump on. So number one, okay. Number one, um, I know I'm behind, extremely behind on the drag race stuff. So, um, just as Sunday came, I was gonna do both Canada's Drag Race and the season finale. I was gonna do my nails. I was gonna get some stuff straightened out. Now, in the midst of this Lady Red thing on Wednesday, they had brought my cousin to babysit me a lot. Her daughters and I are very close in age, so like it was my dad's first cousin. They brought her home from on hospice on Wednesday. I went to see her on Friday. She passed Sunday morning, so that went out the window. Um, I'm now going through my stages of grief where I'm angry. Um, so I still have orders with the masks and shit. And I'm like, okay, I'm in this gem group. I'm in Strawberry Shortcake. Let me jump into Ruby, because I got a Ruby mask. Like, I want to make this emerald mask for myself. These motherfuckers, the Ruby fandom is as ignorant. If y'all watch Ruby or anything like that, these motherfuckers is really just as ignorant as they say. So I nicely just had to cuss everybody out right after I just posted another fucking mask for sale. So probably won't be getting no sales off of that, because I didn't cuss everybody out. I'm like, first of all, I'm a grown ass woman. Somebody said I look slow. Hey, Sierra, because I made this comment, I made a joke. Well, it looks like your joke really just makes you look slow, and that was it. Because you know one thing I ain't is slow. Oh, slow? Let me show you how quick I'm about to pop up. Let me show you how fast my motherfucking Twitter fingers is real quick. I look slow, but y'all sit here all goddamn day long, the same people, and argue over a goddamn cartoon. I got real life problems. I came in here to relieve my mind of some of this shit and try to get some sales, but fuck y'all. Y'all don't deserve my mask. I wouldn't give them to you for fucking free. Except for the one person that actually bought some. Fuck you niggas. Like, y'all really get mad at people because they don't like your motherfucking ships. And y'all really out here arguing and fighting over a goddamn fictional cartoon that ain't even on TV. It's on a goddamn website. Fuck out of here. Y'all could at least argue over something that's got some years behind his belt, like fucking The Simpsons or some shit. Goddamn. No life having motherfuckers, and truth be told, I was only in there because that's how I make my fucking sales. I commune with the people in the fandom, and then boom, I show like, oh, I made this mask. People start asking me, oh, where'd you get that from? Oh, I made it. Oh, how much? That's how I get my sales. The only reason I was in that Ruby shit anyway, because the Ruby fandom is toxic as fuck. I'll take the shit too seriously. Up to including the goddamn Ruby YouTubers. So if y'all ever ask why I never reviewed Ruby, and it will only be like them couple of videos sometimes, that's why. Y'all takes the shit too goddamn serious. Y'all worse than Drag Race fans. You know how bad a fan got to be worse than Drag Race fans? And Drag Race fans is real fucking people. Race contestants is real fucking people. Fuck you and Ruby. And why are all the black characters associated with green, huh? What's that all about? We like other colors. Gonna give us a black fondness and a black goddamn Geppetto. But the damn Pinocchio analog is white with red hair. What black man said, this is my daughter? I made a damn android. It's my daughter and it's white with red hair. Get the fuck out of here with that too. Fuck Ruby. Fuck Ruby and fuck they fan base. Now back to the Drag Race shit. Like I said, I lost another close family member. I'm severely woke up this morning in my stage of grief that was anger. So I was already on one anyway. I had to make these masks to ship out today. And I did that. I had to run to the post office before they closed, before I even got a chance to shower because I slept in today. But that's what's going on. I'm going to make a very honest attempt tomorrow to get caught up with all the Drag Race. I know the new Vegas strip show dropped too. I want to review that too. But in the meantime, in between time, I do custom masks. $12 plus $3 shipping and handling with stones, rhinestones, or any embellishment other than graphics. $10, $3 shipping and handling. We do combined shipping and handling up to $3. US only. Foreign shipping is $12. But moving on from that. I did finish Umbrella Academy. Yeah, I did. I know that I was going to say, that's going to piss somebody off. Like, you didn't watch Drag Race, but you finished Umbrella Academy? Yes, I did. I finished it in a fucking day. Because it was the weekend. You can't ship orders on the weekend. So I was like, oh shit, Umbrella Academy dropped. And I was like, I'm just going to watch a few episodes. And before I knew it, bitch, I watched the whole thing and it was good. I liked it, how Umbrella Academy, let's talk about that for a minute. I liked how, because in the comic books, nobody, none of the seven are a person of color. I like how, because they landed in the 60s, how they had Allison involved with the civil rights. That was dope. But shit. Hi, Sonia. Glad to see you're good. And you working through the pandemic. Klaus is my favorite, but there was some hand-fisted stuff. Like, I was so tired of him referring to himself as a sexy mess. We know what your character trait is, Klaus. We know what your character trait is. I like this. I like that I got to see Ben get some shine. Like, I thought he was done, and in the end of the Umbrella Academy, I was like, oh shit, they ain't write him off the show. That's what's up. I love that the TV show did something that the comic book didn't do. Of course, if 43 people were born at the same time all over the world, you ain't getting just 7 white ones. So I like that they gave them, I mean, these are their names in the show. So of course, Allison's name is Allison and not Aisha or some shit like that. But because it's the name they had in the show, but I liked it. Like, it seems like they were named after where they was from. Like, Klaus is obviously like Nordic, and Vanya obviously was born in Russia, and Diego was born somewhere in Latin America or South America. I love how they do that because, yeah. Spoiler alert in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love they actually going with Hargreaves as an alien. I didn't think they was going to do it. Oh, the Umbrella Academy is off the chain. off the chain. But I do like how they made Allison, because, of course, if she landed in fucking Dallas, Texas in the 60s and she black, yeah. And they actually addressed that. Love that. Love that, because that wouldn't have happened in the comic book, because she's not black in the comic book. Love that they did that. Love that they did that. I agree with you, Sonya. Spoilers don't ruin a good show for me either. But I absolutely love that they did that, because that's something that was in the comic books, that because you cast her as black, you had to address. And bravo. Bravo. I love how they even addressed at that time, age and time, they addressed Klaus being, well, I don't think Klaus is gay. I think Klaus is pansexual, but yeah. So that's the update. I'm going to really make an effort to at least get one review done. It should be, I probably should go ahead and do Drag Race proper, but I don't want to be that behind on Canada's Drag Race, so I'll probably do both of those, because I know Snatch Game came. I know somebody played somebody controversial. Um, it's all drag as long as she ain't called nobody a nigga and she wasn't in blackface, but I'll have to see it for myself. And I'll leave it for that for those of y'all that ain't watched it yet, because I know it comes on logo and some of y'all may not have it. Shout out to Bryce from Claws and Dyson from Lost Girl. Who is Bryce from Claws? That was Bryce! I knew him. I don't watch Lost Girl, but I'm like, oh shit, I knew. I kept looking at this. He looks so familiar. Who is this dude? That was Bryce. Bryce, get your money. I mean, you can't come back to Umbrella Academy, but you probably got to deal with Netflix, so you gonna pop up in something else. Just like the black dude and Dead Like Me, and he's also was like the coach on something else that was on Netflix. Like they get deals with like Netflix. So shout out to you, Bryce, because you're gonna pop up in some more Netflix shit. That's what's up. I'm gonna watch Canada's Drag Race and do my goddamn nails. That's what I'm gonna do. They needed a breather. They've been off for about a week. They needed a breather. They did. Hell, I came home from the hospital and put them bitches back on. They was off for a day, so they needed a breath. Oh, okay. It was still. It was good. The only thing I will say is I didn't like, spoilers again, I didn't like that Lila. I liked how I came back around to Lila. I didn't like that her powers was she could mimic everybody else's powers. I didn't like that, because if you're going by the comic book, the 43 kids all have God. They all have a power of God. That's what the 43 people that was born miraculously all over the world was. That's why they got powers. They all got a power of God. So somebody's power to just be mimicking everybody else's powers. I wouldn't have minded her being stronger. Yeah. I wouldn't have minded her. I would not have minded her being stronger than Vanya, or even being stronger than the rest of them. But they all have a power of God in the comic book. So her power is just to mimic everybody else's powers. Now, if her power was just to mimic people, period, and she could like disguise herself, and they would have did some shit like that, like she was pretending to be other first, and like her power was just to mimic people. Yeah, but just to be able to mimic their powers, I didn't love. Yeah, what's up, Isaac? Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, it's not Isaac, Sonya. Yeah, that's she's an original character for the TV show. She's not from the comic, but based on the comic, that's what the 43. They were all there supposed to stop the apocalypse, but they were all given the power of God. 4 plus 3 is 7, God number, whole host of things. That sort of deal. Even though I still don't quite know what Diego's power is and how that is, and how Ben's power is an octopus coming out his body. Well, I don't know. But in the comic book, that's what it's supposed to be. The 43 people that was just randomly born like that all had one of the powers of God. But that's like that, and the hand-fistedness of it was a couple things I didn't like. I didn't like that. I didn't like the hand-fistedness of, oh, Klaus just keeps saying like, ooh, how did you feel driving all of this? Because I'm a sexy hot mess. We know what your character is. We know you're supposed to be the sexy hot mess. But that dude's face, he's a good actor. That dude's face is so expressive. But that is like so Klaus. He was like, there's rules, Ben. Don't cut my hair because I'm loving my look right now. Like the fact that they like make him a queer stereotype without that being like just his only trait. But then like he does have, like, he's always like dressed a little bit more feminine and like a little vain. And the pink bedroom and shit like that, and that his toenails be polished. Like I like them, like little nods that he's eccentric, he's queer, he's not ashamed of it, but he's like not overly a stereotype. But he's definitely a little more like before they leave, he like hold on. He goes and grabs the cowboy hat because he knew it was gonna look good with his outfit. Like I love when they do that with Klaus. I didn't like that some kind of way Luther ended up working for Jack Ruby. I didn't love that. I don't know if that's from the comic books or not. I don't think so, but I didn't love that. The scene with Pogo made me lose my shit. I'm like, you ain't gonna get me invested with this baby monkey, this CGI damn monkey, and make me cry because something went wrong with the goddamn him going to the moon. Y'all ain't gonna do that. But other than that, I watched a video on Twitter this morning from Axios, which is a news program. I think it's on HBO or Showtime, with Donald Trump, and the way they shot it, they made it look like an episode of Veep. That shit, y'all, if y'all ain't got Twitter, look up Axios Donald Trump interview, where he talking about the thing, and the guy's like, no, you're talking about cases in general. I'm talking about cases by population. And the guy is just serving them, and Donald Trump was like, you can't do that. It really do look like it was very Selena Meyer. It was very that. And they edited it like it was an episode of Veep. So good. It was edited like an episode of Veep so much that Veep was trending number 2 earlier today, this morning. So let me update y'all on the mask business real quick, so y'all can get a tickle. Are you seeing the Sierra? That interview was hilarious, and they edited. And somebody, because like I said, I think Axios is on HBO. I don't know who purposely, because none of the rest of their stuff looked like that, who purposely edited it like an episode of Veep. Because it wasn't redone like that. That's how it aired. Like it was an episode of Veep and like they shot it just like that. Oh my God, fire, fire, fire. I was like, that was a good job. I'm just waiting for, since I'm sure somebody's done it this morning, like when did y'all put like the Veep music cues and shit in that bitch? Yeah, he probably was cussing and fussing at somebody like Selena Meyer after that shit aired too. You digging yourself a hole, buddy. You love to see it. You love to see it. But so the mask business. The Jim and the Hologram fans are great. They like it. They want Jim merchandise. They ask, can I get a different color? Can I get this? You do it. They pay for it. No problem. The strawberry shortcake people got 1,001 questions and then don't buy shit. The Rainbow Bright people just like your shit and never buy nothing. The Care Bears people don't want shit unless it's actual bears. The Ruby people are assholes. Except for the one guy that I got to order from. Not everybody in Ruby is assholes. But a lot of people in the Ruby fandom are assholes. And I knew that. But I thought if I went into a smaller group that only had like 2.7 thousand, something smaller, kind of like my channel, it would be better. You can't say nothing. Well, if you don't like the show, I'm like, damn. I made a joke about a character. They're supposed to be named after something in literature, fairy tales and Greek myths and shit, and a color. I made a joke with the yellow character. Why don't she never wear yellow no more? Her name should be Sandy Brown. One person out of like 9 people that commented took it the right way and was like looking like she about to host Survivor. That person clearly took it as a damn joke. Everybody else, they was mad, honey. You can't talk about Yang or Blake. You can't talk about nobody in Bumblebee. Oh, because we love the show. Oh, fuck you. Y'all are all fucking 20 and probably just started watching it on volume 6. Worse than the damn drag fans. Worse than the damn drag fans. And most of y'all is young. It ain't people like my age. It's in Ruby. I told the one little girl, I'm not in the mood today. I ain't got to look at your profile. I know you a goddamn little girl. Little girl, I ain't in the mood today. I'm a full grown ass damn woman. I ain't about to sit here and argue with y'all over a goddamn comment I made about a fucking cartoon all goddamn day. Because I told her she gonna say something wrong. Well, maybe she don't want to. I told her you could have kept scrolling. Well, you didn't have to comment, and you didn't have to comment on it. It's a joke. Y'all take this shit too seriously. Y'all act like Ruby is gonna happen in real fucking life. The apocalypse is coming. Guess what? It ain't gonna be Salem. It's gonna be Trump. Fuck you. Fuck boys and girls in the Ruby fandom made me mad. I left another Ruby group. I wasn't in it for a day. The first comment I made, I forgot what it was, and was like, y'all just as toxic as they said y'all was. I'm out. This one I made 4 days. Y'all motherfuckers don't even cosplay or nothing. Y'all just sit up and want to argue about Ruby because y'all ain't all day long the same people. Because y'all ain't got nothing better to do with y'all damn lives. I'm in here trying to sell a goddamn mask or two. But fuck it. That little $15 ain't fucking worth it. This motherfucker said my joke I sound like I'm slow. Because he said, well, what did he say? Well, Weiss has had on a blue skirt. I said her too. But she got on white now. Her too. Motherfucker, what you mean? But it was a joke. Y'all take shit too goddamn serious. Them motherfuckers make me not want to watch Ruby no more. I wasn't buying first no more any goddamn way. Y'all ain't got my girl on there any fucking way. Emerald's the best. And yeah, I believe y'all motherfuckers don't like Emerald because she black. Damn right. Y'all don't talk about it's 3 black characters. 2 of which just got introduced last goddamn volume. I already had to shut comments down yesterday because I told motherfuckers don't bring nobody else back from the dead. They want to explain to me why the people that got brought back from the dead made sense. And clearly anybody can see that. I said, yeah, I know she was an android. Why you saying robot who sounds slow now? Same dude. Android, not robot. But I'm like, if you keep bringing people back, it ain't going to be no fucking stakes. It's going to be fucking Marvel. Don't bring nobody back. Any old way, though. Well, thank you, Eugenius, because I didn't know that because I'm 2 episodes behind, but I'm not surprised. Little one ain't no bread out here because it's about to rain. I'm such a fucking lady. Yes, I am. Don't go trying to eat that. Hold on, y'all. I be feeling bad because I ain't taking birds in days. Here. This all that's in here, and I ain't breaking it up. So y'all better go for what y'all know. Pick some and keep it moving because I ain't breaking it up. I'm in the mood. Feed y'all. Yeah, nibble some and keep flying because I ain't breaking that shit up. It was like 4 slices left. Y'all better eat that shit too. You hope I'm feeling better? Well, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Oh, let me tell y'all about my leasing office. So Monday morning, I'm asleep. Of course, I go to the family's house. Like I said, my very close cousin died Sunday. So I come back from the house and I eat and I sleeps it off. And I'm asleep. And the phone rings and I answer the phone. These motherfuckers talking about because I didn't give them no goddamn notice. Y'all gonna renew my lease for a year. Well, let me tell y'all that. Y'all do what y'all gonna do by August 31st. I'm out that goddamn apartment. Y'all do what y'all gotta do. Because I told y'all this. at the end of fucking May that I wasn't renewing my lease when I was trying to get out of my lease to move back in with my mother because my father died. Well, they didn't leave no notes, but that sounds like a personal fucking problem. But here's what's going to happen. I'm leaving August 31st. I don't give a fuck what your leasing office say. Well, it automatically goes into a year lease. Because I didn't get 60 days notice. I said, I guess you missed the part where I said my father died, huh? Okay, well, this is what's going to happen. Y'all do what y'all got to do. I'm going to do what I got to do. Y'all do what y'all got to do. My credit is shitty anyway. So that's just a perfect example. That's just a perfect reason for me to not even fucking pay y'all motherfuckers in August. Until where will I go? Move back with my mother. I moved back in with my mother so that my mother wasn't here by herself. It wasn't because I couldn't afford to fucking live there. But if my father wouldn't have died, I was moving out of there anyway because that company is fucking heartless and they don't give a fuck. And I had to sign a new lease and y'all sold the building. And everything changed. There wasn't no grace period. Y'all got called out on the news. Then y'all want to send another letter out because y'all was posting on people's door when everybody else, when this coronavirus shit first hit. Oh, Sonya, I'm sorry to hear about that. I mean, I know it's going around, but in my case, it wasn't because I couldn't afford it. I knew, like literally after we seen my dad's body after he died, I looked right at my mother and said, well, I'm moving back home. They was married for 50 years. She ain't ever lived by herself, and I'm not leaving her in this big-ass house in the middle of the fucking hood by herself. That was a no-brainer. I had to come back home. My sister has a kid and a dude. One of us had to come back home. I'm the one that don't got no kids and no family. So quite obviously, it's going to be me. That was a no-brainer. There was no question about that. There wasn't no, I had to think about it, nothing. Well, Mom moving back home. Yeah, that was decided the same. That was decided right after we left the room with my father's body in it. That was a no-brainer. But I had already paid May, and I had discussed with them later on in the month, like, this is what's going on. Is there a way I can get out of my lease? What can I do? At which point in time, you can buy it out, and it costs 3 months. And the lady was like, but for all, you might as well just stay because you ain't got but 3 months left on your lease. And I told her then, well, I'm going to mark on your account that you don't plan on renewing. And she told me everything to do. Now y'all talking about somebody didn't have something in fucking writing. Get the fuck out of here. Well, they didn't leave a note. Well, that sounds like a fucking personal problem. Y'all do what y'all got to do. I'm out August 31st. Talking about some, we going to put this on your door. I said, why? I'm not there. Is you listening to what the fuck I'm saying? Some of my stuff is still there because I haven't gotten the mover to put the rest of the shit in the storage. But I ain't even been there, homie. I moved back in with my fucking mother. What part of that is y'all not fucking getting? Well, they didn't leave a note. Well, that sounds like a personal problem. Y'all do what y'all gotta do. I ain't about to move nowhere else no time soon. And talking about some, the other way out is if they clean the apartment up and somebody rent it, then you out of your lease. I wouldn't tell nobody else to rent their apartments. Fuck y'all. Well, it's in your lease. I told them, and I signed my lease under duress. I was on sick leave. Y'all sold the company in July and then called me in August talking about something. I got to renew my lease or my rent is going to go up $207 and I'm on fucking sick leave. Get the fuck out of here. No. So what was I supposed to do? And I had already borrowed from my 401k to pay fucking rent and bills in the first fucking place. So now I ain't even got the money to move because trust me, please believe if I had the money to move right then instead of fucking renewing that lease, I could have came back home then. Even if it was just for a month till I got a fucking place. Fuck you and the people that fucking had you. Cuss them out too. I'm tired. 2020, I ain't taking no more of y'all goddamn shit. Me and my cousin was just talking about it. It was her mother hadn't passed yet. I just was on my way to go see her. We was just talking about that last year. Even my dad was coming to stuff in his wheelchair because we had a cousin that would like push him around and shit. He was even coming to stuff. We was like, if we could take this year back, if you would have fucking told me last year that her mother and my father and like I said, their first cousin would be gone right now. Are you fucking kidding me? And you think I'm worried about you? Oh, you got to renew your lease? Suck my dick. Y'all do what y'all got to do. Y'all ain't gonna stress me out. I got enough goddamn stress. I had just went through the shit where I was talking about Lady Red and then this shit fucking happened. Like I ain't got to do. My nickname about to be Jimmi Pynk, aka cuss a motherfucker out quick these goddamn days. Fucking Pink, Bendela Pink is gonna be Pink, cuss a motherfucker out quick. That's gonna be my goddamn nickname. I don't got it to do. I'm over it. Which is not the right temperament to have when you selling stuff. Y'all would know this lady had asked questions about these masks for 2 days straight. To the point where then she finally ordered, and I was like, okay, this, and this. And she ordered for Friday at like 11 p.m. Oh, now you want to freeze. Now you want to fucking freeze. Now you want to freeze.